Hello everyone, Matthew here, and today we're going to be doing something I did a while back, which is going to low Kerbin Orbit and returning. But this time, we're going to be doing it with the Gemini spacecraft. So, quick overview. Time of operation, 1960s, in case you didn't know. And for those of you observant viewers, might have noticed that Jebediah and his friends, so Bill, Bob, and Valentina, are at the bottom of the crew list rather than they would normally be at the top. This is because they're not the real Jebediah, Bill, Bob, and Valentina. Because a while back, I had a few friends come over, and one of them decided to fire Jebediah, Bob, Bill, and Valentina. So using, in the cheat menu, we created some um, fake, how do you call it? We created some fake representatives or fake representatives or fake recreations of the Jebediah, Bill, Bob, and Valentina. So that's that story, meaning the real Jebediah is somewhere out in Kerbin pursuing a different life, not so dangerous. Or, in theory, space exploration nowadays isn't that dangerous, but back then it sure was. And that's what we're doing today. We're launching a 1960s spacecraft, Gemini, which was used to develop the technology used in Apollo, which is used for the Apollo missions. So, what I did, I had the large Rockamax fuel tank and then the small Rockamax fuel tank, two vectors, a fairing, which hides a vector inside there, a medium Rockamax fuel tank, another fairing, Rockamax adapter, and then a Mark 1 capsule. So we can get ready for launch. Throttle to half. Decouple. And then I forgot to mention there were floodlights at the top of this tower, which do work and they make a nice show. Then here there is a ladder which is supposed to transport Kerbals from this lander can to the capsule, but it's pretty fidgety. It doesn't always work. So I'm not going to be demonstrating that, and neither will I be demonstrating how it goes in, because that's also pretty fidgety. So, T-minus 15 seconds and counting. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Ignition sequence start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition! We have a liftoff on Gemini 5. Or was Gemini 5 one of the basic orbital missions? Because Gemini 8 was the Gemini docking. And that's the only one I know of was Gemini 8 and Gemini 5. So for those of you who know, please tell me in the comment section what did Gemini 5 accomplish. And another question for those of you history fans. Was the Gemini launcher Titan or Titan 2? That's also something I'm not aware of. So, here we are, plunging our way into space, with Jebediah being surprisingly a little less happy than he normally is. So we can drop down our thrust, because vectors are extremely powerful, and don't need them to be at full capacity right now. So we're gently ascending into the heavens, and oh my. Can easily pull out of this though. Because vectors are not best engines to have, are they? I've learned my lesson. Alright, let's not physics work. That would be dangerous, wouldn't it? Are we? Oh, we're already 11 kilometers up, so we need to actually turn to 45 degrees. Not the best launch, and I'm surprised that Jebediah is keeping his temper. Or his emotions to himself. There, steady at 45 degrees. Titan first stage almost coming out of low on fuel. So, steady. And we have a clear separation. Nice. So, trajectory is looking good. We can flatten out our course. And cut. So, in reality, the engine would probably be burning for longer until it reaches a almost fully circular or entirely circular trajectory, but in these cases, this is Kerbal Space Program, so we're doing it differently. Or maybe they did do this, and that's just how the movies do it. Because in Apollo 13, if you look at the launch sequence, it's until the S4B has completed its first burn, it just the craft is always burning no matter what. So that might be true, might not be. Because what I think is that after, is that after the S2 stage cut off, it would the Apollo spacecraft would cruise until it reached the apogee, and then it would separate or fire the engine. My apologies. So, a little bit wobbly, but that's fine. Perfectly fine. We're slowly getting circularized. There, perfect. A little spinny. We can turn on the RCS to stable ourselves. Beautiful. Orbit achieved. So, now we can actually turn ourselves around to make our orbit a little more circular than it is. Alright. That's at 72 right now, alright. Looks good. So, orbit achieved. I say that's pretty successful, mate. As Australians say. So, firing the OMS and chink. Beautiful. So I added some toroidal tanks, or in 1.4 they're now called donuts. So that's an interesting name. I just put those all there, and then we have a spark, which I'm not sure if the actual Gemini orbiter had a the actual Gemini orbiter service module had an engine. That's just what I think. Now, once again, another thing for the comment section. Did the service module have an engine? I'd like to know that, because it did consist of two parts, a retrograde module and then a service module. So did the service module have an engine? That's what I want to know. So, Gemini. Yeah. Let's do an EVA as they would do in reality. Gus Grissom, I believe. Was it? No? Oh no, it was Ed White. Yeah. Ed White. So, Jebediah is making a recreation of Ed White, first American spacewalker. Was it Ed White? Let me know again if it was Ed White or Gus Grissom. Gus Grissom, sorry. So, there we go. And Gemini also saw the first Agena docking, as I already said previously during the launch. So the Agena, then Many other projects were made, such as the consideration for Gemini as a moon lander. So that was the direct ascent Gemini. Then there was the military outpost, which used a bigger Titan launcher with the two S4Bs. Not S4Bs, what am I saying? For the two SRBs, there we go. SRBs, so that was a Titan Heavy, I'm pretty sure. There's a lot of stuff I don't know about the Gemini program, because it was one of those programs that had a lot of projects which were considered but never actually launched, and other, for example, the Regalo ring. Originally Gemini was supposed to be landed like a plane, but then after many testing failures with the Regalo ring not opening, they ditched it. So that's that story of the Regalo ring, and many more interesting things of Gemini. And don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. We can turn on the lights and explore the Titan second stage if we want to. Bam. I am not very good at golf, I can tell you that much. Yeah. Get back. Get back. Get back, get back. And this is unrealistic because for those of you who know that MMUs did not exist during the days of Gemini. They simply were tethered, and they had to use the tether to kind of pull themselves to the craft, or yeah, so they use a tether to keep themselves close to the craft rather than an MMU. So there is a mod, Kerbal attachment system, which gives you tethers which you can attach to your Kerbal, so then you can make a realistic tethered spacewalk. But here we're using MMUs because that's what KSP has to offer. So maybe an update for 1.5, add tethers. That would be lovely. And I'm not talking about struts, you know, like Kerbal tethers, or, you know, what they have in Kerbal attachment system. That would be great. Get back in there. Alright. And then for my KSP Go for Orbit video, I never completed a full orbit, and someone requested me to do such a thing. To complete an entire orbit. So that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna complete a full orbit. So, lots of debris, I know. And also I'm using Kerbal Environmental. Actually, no. Oh, it's Environmental Visual Enhancements, so Kerbin has the clouds. And then with Scatter, it looks even better. So, there we go. There's the Space Center. So we've completed a full orbit now. So now we can think about actually going home. So there you go. And also this mod has trajectories, which I'm using to calculate where you will fall. And I only in somewhere roughly in the water. That's where I want to roughly land. It's in the water. Nope. Glitchy. The water, I said, Mr. Calculator. There you go, alright. Okay, there you go. And I overshot. I did, plus 1 second, but that's fine. Anyway, firing up that engine. Where? Okay. Alright. time warp. Where will we be? Oh, okay, we're gonna be landing in the ocean, just like I wanted. So now we're gonna detach the service module. There. And then there's a monopropellant tank right there. That's what I'm highlighting. So we can quickly go to here and there, the monopropellant tank. Yeah. That's where it is right there. So that's where we were getting all that monopropellant fuel, and also from the capsules built in monopropellant storage right there. And we use a little bit of electric charge, but that's fine, because we're coming back. So, this is fake Jebediah's first time in space. Just a real Jebediah somewhere else now. And he sure as hell is enjoying himself. I apologize for what I said there. For those of you family-friendly viewers, but... you know! It's not like there's no bad mouse out there. And plus, like, it's not like, you know, you have kids watching KSP videos, right? Like, that's something that doesn't happen every day. Anyway. Here we are in the upper layers of the atmosphere, so skipping off of the mesosphere right now. Slowly entering the mesosphere, actually. So, dipping in, we can also change our camera to make it look better. And also, are we landing in the water? We are landing in the water, okay. Can't speed it up any faster than that, but that's what we're doing. Yay! Cruising along the atmosphere. There we can see Florida, or fake Florida. The space-centric continent. That's what we're gonna call it. We're starting to get some atmospheric heating. The heat shield is wearing away. 193 out of 200. There's the service module. Falling away. And Jebediah is extremely happy because he gets to see his homeland. I just realized we're in physical. There. No? Okay. Well, that view sure is tremendous. Oh, there we are. Land down below. And we can see all the cities from Google Maps. Even though Google Maps doesn't really take satellite images of Kerbin, because Kerbin doesn't exist in the real world, but, you know, Google's always glad to help out, right? And I'm pretty sure that's where that comes from. I mean, I don't think it comes from anywhere else other than Google Maps. There. Where is the Space Center, actually? Oh, there's the Space Center, right there. Yeah, the markers of the SpaceX Falcon 9 remains, and something else. What was that? That is the launch tower. That's remaining there. Oh, there you go. Alright, we need to get ourselves out of here and deploy the parachute. There we go. Third time of a parachute deploying in this series. That's great. And don't worry, I will be eventually doing a multi-crewed mission, because for now I'm just doing a typical Mark 1 command pod of Gemini missions, but that will change soon. I'm just trying to do baby steps, so I don't run out of ideas too quickly. And splashdown in 10 meters. Perfect. Nice, clean touchdown. Alright. We can recover the vessel. So, I hope you liked this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And share it with your friends. So, good day to everyone.